All right, hello. We are in Sydney at the moment, right near Hyde Park, just there. We're doing some street photography today. I've got my Canon EOS R8 here with a 50mm lens. I don't know if you can, where to hold this for the camera, but there you go. That's what we got. I've got a few other lenses in my bag, but I'm probably not going to use those too much. So that's the plan. I don't really know what I'm looking for exactly, but last time I did this, I headed kind of east from this direction. This time I'm thinking of heading other direction, west towards like Barangaroo. So we'll see where that gets us and if we find anything of interest. All right, what have we got here? I'm just thinking here, I don't know how well you can see. Oh, it's a pretty wide camera, so you should be able to. So just here we've got a lot of different buildings, all kind of overlapping, but it's nice because the ones at the back are, for the most part, the tallest. And then we've got this short building in the front, so I'm just thinking there might be a photo in there somewhere. Yeah, we'll see what we can do. I think the issue is that these buildings are all, like the sun's on the other side of them, so the sky's really just kind of coming out as white if I get the buildings at the right color. You know what I'm talking about, I'm talking bad, but yeah. All right. I gotta say, doing this, the whole talking while recording thing, is kind of easier and harder than I expected. Easier in like the confidence way. I'm just talking. I thought this would feel really awkward, but after like a minute, I got used to it. I think the hard bit is just that I'm realizing it's really hard to constantly think of things to say when you don't have someone to bounce off of. Like it's really, really hard. Yeah, you just get like, you reach the end of your sentence and you don't get like a reply, so you just have to stop and think of the next thing to say. Really difficult, but I will probably get better at it with time. And I am now realizing I probably should have made some like dot points, stuff to talk about before coming out here, but that's all right. Just gonna get a photo of these buildings here. Again, they've got that nice distribution of tallest at the back. So it makes for a nice photo if I can get the settings right. There we go. Could get something there, I don't know. Often I find that getting just big photos of like a big wide angle photo of a bunch of buildings, you can usually zoom in and find something interesting. I don't know, I like doing that at least. I don't think it produces the best photos ever, but usually get something pretty interesting. Kind of stuff that I personally like to do, my own photos that I like just for me. Not the kind of stuff I'd want to post, but yeah. I do want to look for any opportunity to shoot through like some glass, or I don't know, I was looking recently at a lot of work by Saul Leiter. I don't actually know if that's how you pronounce the name, but a lot of his photos have a subject like quite far away, obscured in some way, or he just uses the foreground to really nicely frame the subject. I don't know, I'm not doing too good at explaining things today, but I would really recommend looking at his work because really interesting stuff. Great street photographer, and I would like to take some inspiration from that if I find the opportunity today. So let's see what I can do. cool. See if I can get something here. Maybe. I mean, I did get the photo, but I just don't know if it's really going to be anything. Composition's kind of terrible. All right, I think, what's down this laneway? Anything of interest? Looks like it might be dead end. We'll give it a go though. Because I'm loving that building there with the flowers painted on it. I don't know how well that comes across in the video, but that is gorgeous. Alrighty. Yeah, wow. It's a very cool building. Can I get to another street this way? I have no idea. Let's see if we can get a photo here though. All right, I got the photos there. This looks like a cool spot. I don't know if this will show on the camera, but there we go. So if I look upwards, it's this cool little like crevice between buildings. So I'll see if I can get something here. That is cool. And I'll get this little spot as well here. All right, I'm happy with that. On to the next. Okay. I reckon I might go for a left hand here. I don't know. Straight forward or left? Ooh, actually. What is this? I'm just gonna wait for everyone. All right. It is interesting that no one, like I would have expected, no one turns their heads when I'm talking. I just kind of, in my head before coming out here, I was like, you know, I'm gonna be walking around completely just talking to myself. Everyone's gonna look at me. But now, you know, I realize that's kind of stupid because everyone's talking in the city. No one's gonna hear a voice and turn around like it's crazy. No one really gives a shit, but yeah, I just thought it's funny. I yapping to myself. At the normal volume, I would be talking if I was you know, talking with a friend. No one cares. As you would expect, everyone's too busy doing their own thing. Yeah, it's probably a good exercise for like reducing my social anxiety to doing this. Oh, what is happening here? Some guy's balancing a hat on his nose. That's pretty cool.
I assume if you're not clapping, you can do this. That's fine. The hat from the foot. Once you're close, here we go. The fancy stuff, the good stuff. For this side of the crowd, down this arm.
What have we got? I felt like there's something here, surely. Oh, I mean, look at that building. Oh, staircase. I don't know, stop building. Super cool stuff there. I don't know what's down here. No, it's great. Just a little lane. Oh no, expands out into a road. Cool. All right. I feel like I'm kind of branching into nature photography in this street. This street might provide a really nice frame for Harbour Bridge. Can we get in the middle of the street? Yeah, I think we just can for a second. There we go, all right, and onwards. I don't know if that was in focus or not. I didn't want to stand in the middle of the street for too long. Alright, let's see if I can get the camera. There we go, now you can see what I'm seeing. What's the shot here? We'll try a few things. I really can't see much because the stupid sun's in my eye. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that one because I can't see shit and I am blinding myself. I do like this building here. It's cool. I think this way should get me into Barangaroo Park. going to take a detour down here, see if we find something cool. Okay, I think we can do something here with the quiet street. Let's get this bit of, whatever this is, vines in the foreground. All right, we'll see how those turn out. Yeah, nothing but misses. All right. All right, I did not realize what my settings were when I took these photos. And they are blurry as hell, I presume. Oh, they're not actually too bad. We're gonna give them another go though. I'm shooting on manual at the moment, and I dropped my shutter speed all the way down because I was trying to get the photos of those cars. Yeah, so messed that up a bit, but we'll go for round 2. Same thing here. Try shooting from the bottom up as well. I've got an idea for a photo over here. Let's bring shutter speed up a lot. And the issue is, once again, the sun is gonna absolutely kill me. Yeah, no fucking sun in the way. Freak of a thing. What I'm trying to get at the moment is the stairs with no other buildings in the background. Because it looks very weird without the context of the building. It looks like a bit of a staircase to nowhere. Yeah, head back this way. Alright, let's see what we got there. Actually, we kind of get the same vibe here. Right here we get a cool picture. I realize I'm saying all right a lot. Keep just saying all right and then not knowing what to say. I'm really struggling to figure out what to say with this mic on. It's really like, I don't know how to explain it. Having a mic and having to constantly think about saying something that's like of a value, or I don't know, that isn't just complete gibberish, is really like tiring, like exhausting for my brain. I just can't figure that shit out. Like I'm talking and I just don't feel like I'm saying anything worth anyone listening to. And yeah, it's really hard if I ever do come up with anything to then, you know, run that into another topic and another thing and like just consistently come up with things. So I reckon a lot of this video will be relatively quiet because I don't have too much to say this time around. But hopefully in future I'll be less awkward and less like nervous. I wouldn't say nervous is the right word. I'm not nervous, I guess I'll just be more used to talking to a mic. And I'll also definitely write down some bullet points and whatnot. I'll spend a bit of time just thinking about what I can talk about and what is interesting. Because this time I'm very much fumbling. But that's part of the learning. It is the first time I've done this sort of thing. Second time I've had to record audio. First time I've done it while actually walking around and taking the photos. So yeah, it's definitely a good bit of practice, if nothing else. I mean, I don't even know if this footage is going to get used. If I listen to this and realize that everything I've said is absolutely useless, this video is not going to get used at all, and I'll just go record another one tomorrow. But yeah, we'll definitely see how it goes. It is currently 3 o'clock, and I'm thinking I probably want to do more photography later tonight when the sun's going down. I think I mentioned that earlier on, if that bit's in the video. But yeah, I'm hoping to get a lot of photos tonight during sunset, right from like when the sky just starts dimming and going you get a little bit of orange going on in the lighting. Right from then all the way through to when it's dark is when I want to get the most photos, because I think that will give me a lot more interesting stuff to work with. And it'll mean the sun won't be like directly in the photos, which happens a lot. I find that I got to get a photo of something and the sun's just right there in the background, completely killing it. So yeah, I'll avoid that. And yeah, so I'm probably gonna maybe cut the footage here, go take a break, get myself some food or something, and resume in like an hour or two. All right, it's 5 o'clock now, so I am back out and shooting again. Heading towards the coast here, although, because of Vivid, I might want to steer away and back towards the inner part of the city, because it is going to be really, really busy really soon. But we'll see how it goes. This part of the city I haven't really spent as much time in as the north, yeah, trying to figure out my directions. Yeah, the north side of the city. So I'll walk this way and I'll see what we come across. Yeah. I got a photo of the bridges, but I think I want to get a bit closer. First, I might actually want to head up on the left here. I think I can get up a bit higher. I'm not sure, but I would like to be a little closer. I reckon I can still get some. I reckon I can get a good photo of the underside of the bridges with the sky peeking through the gap between them all. I reckon that might give me something cool. So just a bit, yeah, okay. So right here, I think. All right, I like that. So I might be wrong, but I think right here over the water is where they were running the drone show for the first, I don't know, week of it, a few nights. I don't know how long it's been going, but a couple days ago, a whole bunch of drones malfunctioned and fell into the water. So there's like, I don't know, probably close to 100 drones in the water here, and the drone show isn't running anymore. Because real bummer, because I didn't get to see it. I wasn't in Sydney at the time, so bit of a shame. Also a shame for, you know, fish who don't want 80 batteries dropped into the ocean, or however many it was. So, pretty cool stuff. Yeah, not great. What is great, however, is the lights along here. I do like these.
Yes, yes, see? Lolo. Really good. The baby comes. Another baby.
Alright, I am stuck in foot traffic big time. We're gonna go around this way. Oh my god. Nope. Alright. Don't want to get a photo of any of these boats. I'm gonna say no. Not really too interested in the boats. The bridge, however, much more my speed. I want to get closer to this bridge. Maybe on it. Actually, right now I'm thinking of maybe going a shot through here, getting the sky and the city in the background there behind the bridge. So I'll just come over here and give that a go. Alright, there we go, job done. And then I want to get a shot over here of the underside of the bridge and the reflection of it in the water. So we'll give that a go. We'll go portrait this time. There we go. And we'll come forward and I'll get another one. I don't know if I'll use all of them, but there we go. All right, too easy. On to the next. Which way do I want to go? I'll continue this way for a little. Actually, I'm going to go this way. I'm not too sure where this leads to, but definitely could get some cool photos. So let's do that. Go this way, get that, and that, and let's look this direction. Alright, I'm happy with that. I'm going to start walking this way. Oh, actually, I might have just spotted a way better idea. I'm going to try to get to that staircase just there and see what shots I can get of like inside the tunnel. Why? There's really nice blue up there. I don't know how to get that. Let me turn the ISO up a lot. Alright, I'm gonna try not to edit this photo too much because I want to convey how nice of a color that is on its own. I know it's just the reflection of some like sign, not reflection, you know what I mean? The like light off a sign. But it's such a nice like bluey green. It looks really cool. Oh, this is just a dead end. get a photo of it anyway. Get a photo of everything and anything. All right. Where are we going? Left. I have been walking for a little bit now. It's getting later and busier, and I am needing to get going soon. So I think I'm gonna call it for the day. Yeah. I'm not sure if this will be made into a video or if I might use some of the footage from today and maybe footage from another day. I might give this another go with what I've learned from today and try again. Yeah, not too happy with the footage I got today, but I think there are a couple good photos in there, and I think there's definitely some stuff of value. It was just really, really hard to like look for photos and, you know, constantly be taking interesting photos while also thinking about like remembering to talk. And then when I do remember to talk, saying stuff that isn't completely stupid and like gibberish. You know, it's harder, I think. Yeah, I think it's definitely a lot harder than I expected to just be able to constantly yap, just say words to like fill. Because I mean, when you do that with like talking for the purpose of talking and not having a point, really, it does lead you to just talk gibberish. So I think in future I need to like write up dot points first, and I need to talk through my thought process more when I'm shooting. But yeah, I don't know, I learned from today. It was, I would say, in that regard, looking at it positively, because I've learned what not to do and how to improve, then I would say it's, I guess, like a moderate success, but yeah, difficult. Anyway, that's all for today, unless I decide to make a video including footage from a future day as well. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, how I'm gonna edit it, so could be all for this video, or there could be more to come. All right, thank you for watching regardless. That is all I have to say.